Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday to you. I hope you're having a good day today. It is lovely and sunny here in Calgary finally, and I am loving the forecast for the next week. We are finally getting into some lovely spring weather, so it should be good. Actually, in Calgary here, we usually just skip past spring and it gets cool, and then all of a sudden it's hot. So I think that's what's going to happen. So I hope you guys are doing well. Today we're going to be making 2 cards featuring brand new products from the upcoming Annual Catalogue, which launches on Tuesday, May the 2nd. My name is Lori DeGroot from Lorita Marie Crafts, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Calgary, Alberta. And I come here live for you on Thursdays so that I can share fun tips and techniques, ideas with you to hopefully inspire you to use your beautiful paper crafting supplies, that's what I'm trying to say, and turn them into beautiful projects. Yes, so like I said, today we are going, they may not be sneak peeks per se, maybe you've seen these products before, but they are upcoming in the catalog, not able to be purchased until Tuesday, but you are going to love them. It's going to be a lot of fun to go through those today. If you've already received your catalog, you can always request one from me if you would like one. I can pop one in the mail for you if you live in Canada. Something about flipping through the physical catalog is just so fun. I love to do that when it first comes in the mail. So I can send you a copy. If you already have one, I'd love to hear. I asked this the other day on my page, but I'd love to hear what is on the top of your wish list. It's just fun to see what everyone likes because I know that your taste might be super different than my taste. And so it's just fun to hear what everyone's favorite products were. The other day, 2 people said the fishing suite. There is a really fun kind of outdoorsy fishing themed one, which I think people are really going to like. So that's kind of cool. That's different from what I would normally gravitate towards. So it's just fun to see what everyone else likes. Love all the new inks. I know there is literally not one color that I don't like actually from the new colors. I tried to pick a favorite one, but I love them all. They're so beautiful. So we're going to be using new colors today as well. If you want to stay on top of everything that's going on, always feel free to sign up for my email list. When you first sign up, you will get a free PDF. It's just recently been updated with new projects in there. So you'll get a free PDF just for signing up as a thank you. And then you're always the first to hear about promotions and classes and things like that. And I will be having a special promotion going out, I think tomorrow in my newsletter, if not then on Monday, for the catalog launch on Tuesday. So that's fun. I'm having my actual catalog launch on Saturday here in person, and I'm really looking forward to doing that. It's been actually quite a few years since I've had an in-person one, so it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, let's get to our projects for today. So we're going to be making 2 cards, and the first one features a bundle that I love, and I'm going to use it though in a way that's different from the catalog. So this is the Cheerful Daisies bundle here that's going to be in the new catalog, and so it's got a stamp set and matching dies, and I'm going to be going all into this bundle in May, so I'm not going to go through all the details of how everything cuts out and stuff like that today. But what I wanted to do today was to show it to you in a color combination that is completely different from in the catalog. So the catalog is all muted and toned down with all those beautiful, lovely new in colors. And I'm going full on opposite and going bright, okay? What I wanted to do was use new colors plus combine with one of the 2022-2024 in colors. I don't want to forget about those. So this is my color combination. So we've got Bubble Bath, which is brand new, Lemon Lolly, which is brand new, and this is Orchid Oasis. Okay, so there's those 5 beautiful bright in colors that are have one more year left, and so I thought it'd be fun to show off a color combination with these. So I kind of like bold and bright, so that's what we're going with today. So first, I'm just going to start with a white card base, and then to create the background for my card, I wanted something that was just kind of black and white. So look, I've got this fun paper here. Looks like I got to trim it up here. So there is a set of DSP in the catalog called Zoo Crew, and it is cute, and it has all these adorable little animals on it. And you might be thinking, well, I'm not really into all the little animals. See, look at them. Seriously, there is a knitting llama. When you look at all All the pictures, they crack me up. There's like a yoga sloth. Anyway, they're really funny. But the other side is all black and white patterns. And sometimes that's fun just to have something that can create a backdrop for your card that's a neutral. So 3 of them are black with white, like the one I'm using today. And 3 of them have white with black as an accent. So I find that I can use the black and white side, but then also when I want to make a more playful card with those animals, I've got that option as well. And I think I was not supposed to stick that onto my card first. Oh, I made a boo-boo right off the get-go. I wonder if I can peel that off. Okay, I'm going to use this card for something else. Yes, let's make a mistake right off that here. That sounds like my week, hey? It's okay. I got more stuff. Let's try it again. Everyone makes mistakes. Okay, I wanted to attach my flowers to my paper before I put it on my card. So I'll make the mistake now so that you don't have to do it later. Okay, so I've got a card base here, 5.5, scored in half, 4 1/4, and then I'm going to cut my DSP again. So I want this to be 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm not going to stick it on my card quite yet. There we go. So I have used the die from the Cheerful Daisies dies. That's this one here. That is a full big die. This is one, and it cuts out all this all at one time, which is really awesome. So I have done that in our 3 colors. So we've got Lemon Lolly, Bubble Bath, and Orchid Oasis. And they look so fun together. And I'm going to put these on my card first before I stick it on. And I think I'm going to use liquid glue today just because it's going to be easier. So what I want to do, and why I wanted not to stick the DSP on my card yet, is I'm going to layer them kind of slightly off the card. So we're just going to put a little glue, and liquid glue is great for small detailed things like this when you've cut it out with your die cutting machine. And or you can use the adhesive sheets, which are also a best friend when you're crafting. So I'm going to layer that like that. So that's the Orchid Oasis. And next we're going to do the Lemon Lolly. And I know I said I wasn't going to pick favorite colors, but as you know, I'm a yellow girl through and through. So it's really hard not to just love this bright, sunshiny yellow. So such a pretty tone. And if you're smart, you'll use your silicone sheet and not get glue all over your paper. That'll help too. And then we're going to layer this one up kind of like so. And the liquid glue dries pretty fast. Just press it down for a few seconds. Okay, and then we're going to just do this one too. Yeah, really should have used my adhesive sheet or my silicone mat here. And then I think I want this one kind of like that. Okay, so then once you have all 3 on, then you can turn it over, of course, and trim that off. So then it's all perfectly cut to size. So we'll just go ahead and trim that off. Get another sneak peek at those cute little animals. All right, let's get that out of the way. And I actually might just take that off there. Okay, isn't that so cute? So that's creating the backdrop for our card. And it's go ahead and just use our seal. Now we can put it on our card base. And then we're just going to keep it simple. So I got some twine. So these in colors here, the 2022 to 2024, you can get this baker's twine in all 5 colors. And so I'm just doing my usual loop-de-loop here, folding it almost like it's a bow, but you're not tying it. Put a glue dot in the middle and then just lay it on your card. And then I've got a label piece here that also comes from the Cheerful Daisies dies. So it comes with 1 label piece. And I'm going to use the sentiment here, wishing you the brightest birthday for my bright color scheme. See what I'm doing there? And I'm going to stamp an Orchid Oasis. So let's go ahead, and this should fit just so. And they're photopolymer, so you can see right through to get that nice and straight. Then we're going to put a couple dimensionals on there. And then just need an embellishment. And I thought the perfect embellishment for this would be the brushed brass butterflies, which should be in your collection. They are so fun, so beautiful, and will look good on so many different projects. I'm sure you've seen them before, but if you haven't, you got 2 sizes, large and small, and they're flat, which is nice. And so they go really nicely onto your card. And I'm just going to put 3 of them throughout my flowers. Then we'll just fold this up, and we're done the first card. Put a bone folder here. And that is our bright, beautiful card with the Cheerful Daisies bundle. So that's our first one. Let's see if I can make my second one without too many errors here. So for the second one, I'm going to be featuring the Beautiful Balloons bundle, which I was really excited to see in the new catalog because I have been missing just having like a classic birthday set. So this is meeting that need for me to just have balloons on a birthday card. And we're going to be using the DSP that goes with this suite in the catalog. So the suite is called Bright and Beautiful. And I just want to show you the paper here because it's a 6x6 paper stack here. And what is so special about this paper is that it features all of the new core colors. So if you want to play with all those new core colors, this is the paper that you're going to want. It is so fun. And then you can see, look, they look so good together too. So you get 12 designs. Well, 24, 12 front and back. So pretty. So that's what we're going to be using today. And I've got a white card base again, and I'm going to be putting together Misty Moonlight with my color combo for this one. So Misty Moonlight is a returning in color, and I loved it when it came out the first time. I actually still have a whole package of cardstock. I was squirreling it away. So now I get to use it all up. It is actually in the neutrals family. It's going to be in the neutrals family. So this is just 5 1/4 by 4 inches. And then I've gone through the DSP and I've just chosen 2 patterns here that I'm going to put side by side just to create a pattern. So any colors that you want to put together is going to look good. So the smaller one here is 2 inches by 3 3/4. And we're just going to create a little border there. And the larger one is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Okay, so you just kind of choose any 2 patterns that you want, and then we're going to go into the birthday balloon dies. So let me show you the dies here. Again, in the future, I'll go through every piece cut, but we're going to use a couple of fun ones today. So they've got the balloons. Okay, so we've cut the balloons. So I've got a large one here in Misty Moonlight and a little guy here in Fresh Freesia. And then it also comes, this is like the tail of the balloon, like if you were going to have ribbons hanging from it. So I've also cut that out already, and that is in Berry Burst. And then the one I want to cut out today with you is this fun thing. So, like, what is that, right? It creates like a little fringe on your card. So I'm going to be using that. So let's cut that out here. Just going to grab my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine here. Platform 1, 2, 3. I'm going to be using Bubble Bath cardstock. And then that, I'm going to drop it, that fun little fringy thing. And I'm going to line it up on the edge here. It's going to move on me. Hang on a second. See if I can get that to cooperate. I do want it to be straight on that cardstock, so there we go. And we'll just run that through. Move that out of the way. All right. So we've got this super fun, it just kind of cuts the lines. You could keep that solid if you want, but I'm going to turn it into a fringe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this top connected, but I'm going to trim off the bottom so that we get that fringe effect. So cut off the bottom, and then I want it to be about 4.5 inches long. So actually I might just use my scissors there, trim that off. And then isn't that so cute? And then you can just kind of take a minute to fluff it up. So it's important to have like your border there so that it all holds together, of course. And then, yeah, you just trim off the bottom, fluff it up a bit. And then that's going to create this cute little backdrop for our card. It just adds like super fun texture. And I'm going to go ahead and put my seal across the top. Oops. I can get it to cooperate. Super sticky today. There we go. And we're going to put it about there. So it's good and stuck at the top, but you can still get that kind of 3D look at the bottom. So cute. And then we're going to add our balloons. So we're going to do the big one first and put dimensionals on the back. And so obviously you can also stamp the balloons. You can cut the balloons out of the DSP, and then you're going to get all sorts of texture and fun color with it. Let's see, where did I want this? And then we're going to do our sentiment actually, because I want to kind of tuck it in there. So before we put the other pieces on. So I've just got a strip here, and I wanted a long, big happy birthday. So I actually went through my stamp collection to find something that would work. So I'm using Artistically Inked because it's got this great long happy birthday, which is what I want. And I'm going to stamp it in Berry Burst. Just on a 1/2 inch strip of basic white. And then a simple way just to dress it up is just snip it at an angle at one end. Gonna put some seal on. And then I actually want to tuck it underneath here. Kind of like that, because I'm going to put the tail over top like that. It's going to overlap. So I think I'm going to use my liquid glue again on my tail. If I can get it to come out. It's coming. It's going to come. There we go. The trick is not getting it to come in a big blob when it does come out. So you just kind of need little dots when you're using this. Less is definitely more. It really doesn't need a lot to be sticky. And then I'm going to put it under the little end of the balloon there. So cute. And then we're going to add that little fresh freesia balloon. And I just chose fresh freesia just because it's slightly darker than bubble bath, just to add some contrast. Let's see, I want it on the outside here. But you could for sure just use the same cardstock. If you don't have all the colors, that's fine. So cute. And then it needs a little shine, so I'm going to go to my favorite gems, the iridescent rhinestone basic jewels here. And I'm going to put 3 on there. And this is our second card. All right, so I hope you like seeing some new products, some new colors, some different ways to put them together. So fun. Here, I'm going to bring back the other one. And we only have a couple more days to wait. Let me just come back up here. Thanks for hanging out with me today. This was really fun. I'm just having lots of fun with all the new products. This is a catalog where the more you look at it, the more you're going to fall in love with things. And so I can't wait to keep sharing more and more with you in the coming months, I guess, leading up into the next one. So next week, I'm going to be live, I think on Tuesday, which is obviously very different for me. So I have a friend coming into town next week. So I'm going to come live on Tuesday, which is perfect because it's the day the catalog launches. And I'll just be coming on for a quick little hello. And then I'm not going to be live next Thursday. So then you can catch me the following week again. So don't forget that if you want to stay on top of all the things and not miss out on my catalog special or any information that's coming up, you can always sign up for my email list, and I'll post a link here in the comments so that it's easy for you to find. And if you ever have any questions, I would love to give you a hint. So until next time, I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. And if you're somewhere sunny like here, I hope you enjoy the lovely weather. Bye-bye.